I had to do what was best for her and her safety and her well-being, and I moved her. I was like, goodbye, I am out of here. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a hot minute. The last time I made a video, we were leaving Mabry Ranch over to the new ranch, and baby had just had her surgery, and I told you guys that I would be making everyday vlogs to show you her recovery, and exactly, I failed to do that, and I apologize. We're not in Colorado anymore. We moved down to Arizona. I had a hauler take baby down to Arizona, and we moved down shortly after. Baby's recovery, she did really well. You know, I did get a couple of videos in there right after her surgery. I had to get a job to pay for the vet bill, and so I had to get a full-time job, so that was really busy. It was such a busy schedule, and at the end of my day I had to rush down to the ranch, ride for like the 20 minutes that I had left of daylight, and then put her away, and then go back home and go to bed basically. So a couple of the videos that I had recorded were off my phone, and I'll show you guys what I failed to show you, what you all missed. I will show you that right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the first day that I get to ride baby. She's doing really good. She's actually really fast in her walk, but we're gonna keep it at like 20 minutes today, go over some ground poles, keep it nice and simple for her. But these are just some riding raws. I forgot my camera, so enjoy. So yeah, that's basically all the like footage that I got from her recovery, kind of like the first ride that we were given the go-ahead to do, and then just working up from there. She did really well. She is 100% good to go now. We've been working on building up her muscle, and she's coming along really well. During my time of having that new job, I was running into some health complications as well as trying to work a full-time job and work my horse. So everything in life was happening right at the exact same moment. Health issues, full-time job, horse health issues, like just trying to get her going again. It was pretty stressful, and then having to move Like everything that could have happened happened. Then when I moved her here, we were at a certain boarding facility for a couple months, and I ended up having to terminate that lease because she wasn't getting fed and she was dehydrated and like wasn't getting water, wasn't getting fed, and that's a huge no-no. Like if you have a business where you're taking care of people's animals and their horses and they're paying you to do that for full care board, like it's your job to feed and water the horses, especially being in a state such as Arizona. I had gone out to turn her out and I was like, oh, is there water in these water barrels? And they were completely bone dry. I got the hose. From the moment I turned on that hose and stuck it in the tank, her and another mare were drinking from this much water all the way until that barrel was full. I was legit on the verge of tears. I was so pissed off. Like, you don't do that to people's horses, especially my horse. Like, that's, I just can't even like come up with words on how to like describe that. Like, you just don't do that. So I got a trailer, loaded her up, loaded up her shit, and I said, deuces. You know, some concerns have arose that I need to move her for her safety and well-being, and we're leaving today. I am terminating this contract because you're in breach of it. And she was like, okay. She knew she was wrong. So I moved her to her new place, and I'll show you guys a little barn tour. But yeah, we're a lot happier here. We've got a round pen, a bigger arena, daily pasture turnout. Like, it is just 10 times better, and I'm really glad that I moved her and made the right decision. I'm not a very confrontational person. Like, I hate hurting people's feelings, but you know, I was paying her to take care of my horse for full care board, and I wasn't getting my money's worth. And at the same time, like, my horse was getting sick, so I had to do what was best for her and her safety and her well-being, and I moved her. I was like, goodbye, I am out of here. But it's been an adventure. So yeah, I will show you guys a little barn tour of our new place. Okay, so our new place is actually quite big. There's a lot of stalls. This is the main house, and behind there's 3 pastures, and then there's the like shavings area, my truck, at least 4 stalls right here. And then we have the front of the barn, the cross ties, hitching post area. And then we've got a grain silo and our Christmas wreath. Not sure why that's still up, but. So over here we have the round pen. It is so huge. You really get like your exercise in lunching them around. It's really nice. You can get a really nice canter in there. Just gonna walk down the barn alleyway. And here is the tack room. Actually got a new saddle and put some new conchos on there. I have got 2 saddles now. Focus. There we go. So I've been doing a couple of lessons, and this is my lesson saddle down here. And then I got a really nice 15-inch Billy Cook barrel saddle. So this is just the main tack room that we all share. I'm pretty much the only one who like rides here at the moment, and then my locker. A lot of the people who own horses here are kind of older and really don't ride anymore. This is like our little feed area. All these stalls in here aren't being used. This one's being used for the feed. The other one's being used for like hay storage. So there's her feed. So here's another look at the arena. It's got a couple lights out there. 4 lights total. So it really lights it up at night. And then we have outside stalls, like Mare Motel style. So here's the main aisle of where all the ponies are. And then there's some more on this side. So there's actually quite a lot of room. The stalls are quite roomy. They're bigger than, like, I would say they're at least 20 by 24, if not bigger. So that's really nice. You know, they get to walk around. This is baby stall. And that's her boyfriend. Just kidding. Hi. Hi. His name is Major. And technically he thinks that he's baby's boyfriend, but I think they look quite a lot alike. Hey, pretty boy. Pretty boy. And then like back here we have some more stalls. If I had to guess, there's definitely more than 30 stalls here. And then these ones are kind of like the stud pins where they would put all the stallions, just because they've got like this like cinder block wall around, and then just like the front has the grated so that they can't like stick their heads through. And yeah. And there's like a peacock in the distance. We really like it here. It's really nice and it's super relaxed. Everything is like organized, and I like when things are clean. So yeah, that's our new place. We're really happy here. Like I said before, everything's nice and clean, organized. And at our old place, like our stuff would get like into and then like left out in the mud. I had like a bath in a bottle spray to like get the dirt off of her coat, and like on 2 or 3 occasions I would come to the barn and find like my stuff with the owner's stuff, and then like her bridle was like left out for some reason, was like taken out of the tack room and then like left out in the mud. It's just like disrespect to like our stuff. And I mean, you guys know how much I love my horse tack, and it's just rude, you know. If you're gonna have a boarding facility, like, then follow the contract and be like decent people. I don't know. I mean, there's quite a lot of shitty boarding facilities out there, but at the same time, like, people are paying you money, so you need to actually do a good job. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I do have a couple of things coming up this week. I do have surgery scheduled for those health complications, kind of like a diagnostic surgery to figure out what is going on with my body. But yeah, so as soon as I'm done like recovering, hopefully, I think they said it's not going to be that long of a recovery. I'm also working a couple of other horses, putting a refresher on one horse, and then kind of starting another horse. He's I think only 2 or 3. I think he's a 3-year-old Arabian. And this is the first Arabian that I've worked with, especially as like a young colt, and he is quite feisty, and it's always fun to have a challenge. So I'm gonna try and work with him to like gain some manners, just because he's kind of pushy and he doesn't have manners at all. Let's just put that out there. The other horse that I'm working with, he is so gorgeous. His name is Joey D. Lucky Bar. Joey D's Lucky Bar. He has like the best bloodlines I've ever heard of. And he just is so gorgeous. He looks just like baby, but just muscled up and huge. And he's like at least almost 16 hands. I mean, he's got huge trunk legs, and baby is like a size small leg. So it's like, he is big and gorgeous. It kind of like makes me really appreciate how broke baby is. Like, I'll be done working with him and like having to like really like correct and all that, and then I'll like get baby out and I'm like, ah, you're just such a good girl. So always appreciate like the time and work that you put in, especially like on the ground and in the saddle, because it gets tough the first couple months, but then you'll start to get that team building up. You guys will start to communicate a lot better. You will start to like really be in sync, and it just really makes all that groundwork, all that like correcting super worth it. Like, you know, you want the best manners out of your horse. You want to be the best team that you can be, and that all starts on the ground. That all starts with manners. So it's really nice to know that we're such a good team, whereas like before, like in my older videos, I'm just rambling on now, so just shut up. I miss you guys, so I'm just like pouring out everything to you guys. But yeah, what you doing? What you looking at? And with that, we'll call it a day. Who are you talking to? Your boyfriend? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for listening to me ramble on about everything. I definitely miss you guys. I miss making videos. I wish I would have just gotten that camera with me and taking you guys along, but you know, sometimes life just gets in the way. So I'm here now, I'm back making videos, trying to get you guys back into my life and showing you what we've been doing. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.